my loadout stream, and I will show you and we will discuss everything. If you have any question, you can ask me now, and I will record this video and have it also available on my channel. But we'll go over the loadout, we'll cover weapons, we will cover the perks and the gear as well. So let's get started now. For the guns, again, the best gun now for raid, it's the 4AC, and the reason why, because this gun is fast, tab 860 bullet per minute, and it has the 100 round magazine, so that will be your best gun. And the damage is high, it's 27, but at the bosses it go up to 31, so that will be your primary gun. That's the best gun. I have very good perks on this one. I have handling and I have damage to drone. I built another one that I'm using also now with where is it, and this one with also very cool perks with 10% reload and plus 30 handling. So again, for AC, it's your gun. For a raid, your primary should be for AC. Now let's go and see the attachment on this gun. I always stay with the standard barrel. I don't think I need to switch to the short one. It worked with me, it's very good. You can add the 100 round magazine on it, so you can do a lot of damage with the 100 round, and basically with the bosses it means less reload. So this one, it's a must when you are using the 4AC. And the muzzle, go with ASR flash hider, so you get minus 20% the shot spread, which is mean your bullets will be, or you're aiming and you're connecting more accurate with your target, and your bullet is going where you want it to be. For the rail, I go with the Maul DA. It's the best in my opinion. It has plus range, minus sway, and also minus 20% shot spread, so you have minus 20 in the muzzle and you have minus 20 in the rail, so that's how your gun get more stable and more accurate shooting. The scope, I use the folding iron sight. It gives you minus 10% recoil, so that's again make your gun very stable. For the stock, I go with anything with minus vertical recoil, so this is a very good option now. UBR Gen 2, this I don't change, keep it the same. For the under barrel, I use shift vertical foregrip for minus 7% vertical recoil. Why I keep going back to vertical recoil? Because here when you use the 100 round, you will have more recoil because you're using the 100 round plus 20, but by using the folding iron sight, using this stock and using the foregrip, you eliminate that thing, so you have no recoil. Your gun has no extra 20% recoil, so that's what you should use on your primary gun. Now let's go to the secondary. Secondary is Goblin. It's the best gun, and this gun you can get only in the raid, so no mission or blueprint you can do in the game will get you the Goblin. It's only drop at Gargoyle. When you beat Gargoyle, you will get Goblin, and that's the best gun. I use a lot Goblin, and it's the best in the raid. I use it as a secondary, but I use it a lot. And for the attachment, you get 50 round only, so you put the extended magazine 50 round. I keep standard, so I for the muzzle, so I can use the suppressor when I'm doing camps. And the rail I use the same, the Maul DA. For the scope, folding iron sight. And the stock, I use this extended stock. The under barrel, I use the same thing, shift vertical for grip. And again, that will give you -7% vertical recoil. So that will be your secondary. Goblin is the best gun actually in the raid, has high damage and it's fast, 800 rounds per minute, damage 32, and the reload is super fast, 2.2, and you can put the extended and you can get the 50 rounds per minute. Now for the gun I use 5.7 USG. That's my favorite gun ever in the game. Very nice handgun, and it used the same ammo like the first one, the 4AC 5.56. so when you pick up ammo or reload is much easier when you have this one on you. When you have the 5.7 USG, very easy to pick up ammo. Very nice gun, I like it, I use it a lot, very nice. Maybe in the raid I don't use as much, but after the raid I use it all the time. Now these perks, this will be the fighting mode. So when you are at the boss and you want to fight the boss, you need the ballistic advantage. That's what I'm using. It gives you +60 range and handling. I always go back to handling. Handling is very important to have on your gun. That's how your gun stays stable and accurate. So +60 range, +30 handling. Second perk I use close and personal. It will give me 15% reload and +10 mobility. Keep in mind there is some things like the reload, and this has a limit. So if you get your limit you will not get excess, so be sure to be selective and use your perks on the guns and the gear and the class perks wisely. So now my gun has 10% reload, close and personal at 15, so I already have 25% reload. Okay, 25% reload out of 30, the most you can get in the game is 30% plus. So I still have 5%. I can get these from gloves or from something else. So reload, actually I have 27 now out of 30, so I have 3 more I can get. You can't go over 30, that's the most you can get. Handling, it's 100, so I'm already at 62. We can also get more now when we get to the gear. So let's go back to the loadout. So we said 4AC Goblin, 5.7 USG handgun. Okay, now for the let's go for the gear now, and we go back for, let's say if we the perk, if we are doing a camp, and we'll show you what you need to use to stay stealthy and what the best perks for camps. Okay, now for the gear, I have this hat with the 8% health regen speed plus 10% stamina. That's very good, very helpful in the raid if you got shot or you are running, so you get your health and stamina regenerate much faster. Now for the gloves, I used to use the judge gloves with 5% reload and +10 handling, so that will give me the full 30 reload, the extra reload I can get. But now I'm switching and I'm using the Pioneer gloves, and it gives me +30 accuracy, and I will show you how we can get the extra 5% reload later. So the gloves go with the Pioneer glove, +30 accuracy. For the vest, Actually, I switch a lot, but I will recommend for you this one, also Pioneer vest. It has plus 30 handling. Again, the more handling you have, the more stable gun you will have. The more stable gun, more damage, more accuracy, also more damage. Okay, so always go for handling. Handling plus 30. This pant actually I don't use so my recommendation for pant will be actually many options. First one I can recommend for you is the stamina. I use this a lot, the judge pants, plus 20 on stamina and plus 20 on regeneration, the regen of the stamina. So this is one of the best pants you can have. Second option will be the echelon movement and drone evasion, and you can also use the Pioneer, which is mobility. Also I recommend that. So I think one of these options will be good for me. Now I'm using the speed with 5%, so you can go and movement, so you can get this one. That would be a very good option. Again, you can get this one or the judge pants. Now for the footwear also, as you see, I like to get 5% movement. Again, everything has limit, even the movement you have limit how much faster you can be. I think it's 20%. We can check now, I forget. So this will have 5% movement, 10% stamina, regen, and these like very important for me to have when I'm raiding and running and kiting, maybe last pass, something like that. Okay, let's check the movement. I remember it was probably 20% max. Let's check. Where is it? Movement. Okay. Yeah, 20 is the max you can get. I already have 10. You can get extra movement if you want. Some guys, they like to be fast in the game. You can run fast. I mean, it's cool. For me, I don't think it's important to be the fastest, as long as the job done. So I already have 10% from the shoes and the pants. Okay, let's go back. So now we covered the guns and the gear. Now let's go back to the perks, to the class perks. Okay, we said this will be my perks for the bosses. Now let's say I'm not doing bosses. Okay, I'm doing a camp. I will not show you like preset. Let's go ahead and change these so we know what's going on. Okay, let's say I'm going to a camp. So the first thing you must have Slim Shadow. Slim Shadow will give you plus 80 stealth, plus 10 agility. So these things are crucial and very important to have on you when you are doing a camp. And the raid is two parts: camps to do the missions, to unlock the bosses, and the bosses to fight them. So it's missions and bosses. So for missions you must have Slim Shadow on. Second option will be the Sixth Sense, so you can mark the enemy when you get within it says 25 meters. For some people it works, if they said it worked for longer distance, whatever, you must have this one on you. That will be another great option to have. Now for the third one, if the camp you are going to depend, like if I'm going to prototype, that will be my option. It will be sensor hack. It's a must. Why? Because this will give you 30% drone evasion, because if you play the game, if you play the raid, prototype has too many drones over there, and you will be able to walk very close to the drone without even they noticing you or spotting you while you are, you know, doing your mission in the camp. So even if you get too close to them, they might not even see you. Again, if the camp I'm doing has drones, I will stick to a sensor hack. Let's say I'm doing camp and doesn't have drones, most likely I will go with either this one, because sometimes I need to shoot, my target is far, so I go back to ballistic advantage, or I can go with the extra ammo, or I can even get feel no pain so I don't get serious injury. I can get the reload, so many options. For me, I will prefer, if I'm not using sensor hack, I would prefer ballistic advantage or pack mule. So my personal favorite will be this one or this one. You can use this is very good option, because this will give you plus 30 accuracy and plus 15 handling. However, our handling is already high enough, it's too high. So we can use gunslinger, or you can go without it. I highly recommend ballistic advantage again for the range, so I will stuck with that. If I'm doing prototype, I will go with sensor hack. Okay, so this is the camp preset, this is the camp perks, I mean. All right, now for the gear, not really much you have to do. I don't really change the gear based on the camp. If I want to change, I might change the vest, maybe get a little bit more, I don't know, the stealth, but you already have slim shadow plus 80, so that should be good enough. So the gear, I don't really worry too much about it. I don't switch it when I'm going to a camp versus boss. I keep it the same. And now if we check our handling, it still shows 62, should be more probably. Oh no, because I think yeah, I took this. I don't know if they count, and they should, yeah, they count in the perks. So let's go back, check handling. See, it's 92. I mean, that's too high. That's good enough. Accuracy 55. That's very good, very high. Mobility is a little bit low, but you know, when you are stealthy, I don't think you need a lot of mobility. Stealthy already I have 80 plus 80. That's very good. I can add to that. Like I will recommend. Let's say if I'm doing cam, so honestly this will not be very important. I will switch it with sharpshooter vest and get the extra ammo and the extra stealth, because sometimes you have too many enemy to fight, so you will need the extra ammo. So I will go with this one for camps. Even you can use it with the bosses, but for bosses I recommend the first one, the handling. But again, in camps, go with the sharpshooter vest to get the 15 stealth and 40 ammo. So you have now, see, your stealth almost 95. Okay, so if you have any gear with extra stealth or whatever, you will be at 100, but 95 is good enough. So that's basically it. That's what I'm using right now. Again, the gloves, I switch from the reload handling to accuracy. The vest, when I'm at the boss, I will switch to Pioneer for handling. Now for the 5% reload I used to get from the gloves, now I use this. Okay, and that will give me the reload I'm looking for. There is one give you 5% for 10 minutes, there is one give you for 20 minutes, there is something give you up to 30 minutes. So you can drink one of these and get your reload high up to 30%. So now with my gun 10%, close and personal, and this juice, now my reload should be 30. I don't think this will show that extra juice we drink, but you can add it 5% plus 10 on the gun and 15 close and personal, so you are at 30, which is the highest, the maximum you can get in the game. Maximum reload is 30%. It doesn't show right now, but that's what I got. Have reload 10, and because I took the close and personal, I have 10, 15 close and personal, and the 5 from this juice over here. So I think it will show only 25, but actually it's 30, so that's the highest you can get. Again, show 27, but you are already at 30. So yeah, this is your reload. I recommend, even if you didn't get the drink, you still 27 is too high. So that's my reload. This is the perks for the bosses, this is the perks for the camps and the gear as well. So go have fun, do some raids and enjoy your time, and we will see you in the next one. This video will be uploaded as well, so if you didn't catch me now on this live stream, this video will be up shortly. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next one. Take care.